Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to learn type of sentences which most students they are encountering problem with. So without wasting time, we get started with our session. Type of sentences. Basically, the type of sentences it is categorized into two categories. I'll write it here. Type of sentences, types of sentences. All right, so it is categorized into two categories. Number one, based on function, and the second one is based on structure. All right, so today we'll focus on based on function this time. Based on function. Based on function, there are 5 types, and the first type is called declarative sentences. Declarative sentences. Declarative sentences used for facts, information, and appeal. All right, so it is used for statement, information, fact, and appeal. And it ends with the full stop mark. It ends with full stop or period mark. For example, I'll give you example. She likes singing. She likes singing. Just an statement. All right. Fact, like she works as a teacher. She works as a teacher. So it reveals the truth or fact. Okay. So the first type is called declarative, and the second one is called interrogative. Interrogative sentences. All right. So interrogative sentences used to ask questions. Used to ask questions. Used to ask questions. And it ends with question mark. It ends with the sentence, such sentences. It ends with question mark. For example, what is your name? And the question. All right. Where do you live? Where do you live? And ends with a question. Okay. The third type is imperative. Imperative sentences. Okay. Imperative sentences used for command and request. Command and request. All right, and it ends with the sentence ends with exclamation mark if it is command, like sit down and then exclamation mark, or if it is request, may I take your book, so we put the full stop or period mark. For example, for command, go out, and exclamation mark. And it is request, may I take your book, request, and full stop or period mark. The fourth one is called exclamatory sentences. All right, and exclamatory sentences used for strong emotions, or feelings. All right, and it ends with, the sentence ends with exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. And that is this one. All right, so strong feelings, it could be of joy, happiness, or sadness. For instance, if we say, wow, we have reached Murray. Joy and exclamation mark. Or if it is said like, alas, she is dead. If you hear this news, somebody died, and suddenly you get to know, and then you say, alas, she is dead. All right. And the fifth type is optative sentences. Optative sentences are used for blessing, wish, prayer. Used for blessing, prayer, or wish. And it ends with period mark or full stop. It ends with period mark, like full stop, like this one. All right. An example: may you live long. May you live long, blessing and prayers. Or wish you a nice journey. This is it. So we learned today the first category of type of sentences, which is based on function, and the number 1 is declarative, number 2 is interrogative, number 3 is imperative, number 4 is exclamatory, and optative. This is it from now. Inshallah, catch you up tomorrow on our new topic, which is based on structure. Thank you so very much. Take care of yourself.